us try harder, harder, louder, louder. Let us try harder, harder. I'm trying to see what's underneath. I've been quiet, too tired of holding it in. Can we be louder? A little less invisible. Try a little harder. Even when the spotlight's gone. Can we be louder, louder? Show them we're more than just numbers. Louder, louder. Show them we're more than pretenders.
You want the girl with the small waist and the perfect smile. Someone who's out every weekday in her dad's new car. You tell me I shouldn't stress out, say it's not that hard. But I just got a feeling this will leave an ugly scar. If you say she's nothing to worry about, then why'd you close your eyes when you said it out loud? Stupid boy making me so sad. Didn't think you could change this fast. She's got everything that I don't have. How could I ever compete with that? I know you go and change your mind one day. Wake up and be born with mine. She's got everything that I don't have, and she's all I wanna be, all I wanna be. So bad, so bad. She's got everything that I don't have. You want someone you can show off whenever you go out. She'll wear a tight mini black dress with all her friends around, and then you'll probably spend the night at a nice big house. And by then I'll just be someone you've forgotten about. If you say she's nothing to worry about, then why'd you close your eyes when you said it out loud? Stupid boy making me so sad. Didn't think you could change this fast. She's got everything that I don't have. How could I ever compete with that? I know you'll go and change your mind one day. Wake up and be born with mine. She's got everything that I don't have, and she's all I wanna be, all I wanna be. So bad, so bad. She's got everything that I don't have, and she's all I wanna be, all I wanna be. She's all I wanna be, so bad. Oh, stupid boy making me so sad. Didn't think it would hurt this bad. She's got everything that I don't have. How could I ever compete with that? I know you'll go and change your mind one day. Wake up and be born with mine. She's got everything that I don't have, and she's all I wanna be, all I wanna be. So bad, all I wanna be. So bad. She's got everything that I don't have, and she's all I wanna be, all I wanna be. So bad.
Sometimes I just can't take it. Sometimes I just can't take it, and it isn't alright. I'm not gonna make it, and I think my shoes untied. I'm like a broken record. I'm like a broken record, and I'm not playing right. Just cynical, how about you kill me till you tell me on the heavenly phone to hold tight. Come on, come on. Oh, oh, come on, come on. Don't let go. Hold tight, hold tight. Oh, to let you know that you've got a higher power. Got me singing every second, dancing every hour. Oh yeah, you've got a higher power, and she really someone I wanna know. This boy is electric. This boy is electric, and you're sparkling like the universe connected. And I'm buzzing night after night after night. This joy is electric. This joy is electric, and you're circuiting through. I'm so happy that I'm alive. Happy I'm alive at the same time as you. 'Cause you've got a higher power. Got me singing every second, dancing every hour. Oh yeah, you've got a higher power, and you're really someone I wanna know. You got a high. You got a higher. You got a high. You got a high. You got higher. You've got high. My hands up shaking just to let you know now. You've got a higher power. You got me singing every second, dancing every hour. Oh yeah, you've got a higher power. You once in any lifetime. I'm going a million miles an hour. When for so long I've been down on my knees in your love song. Set me over and over for so long. I've been down on my knees to your love song. Floats me
Picture perfect, you don't need no filter. Gorgeous, make them drop dead, you a killer. Shower you with all my attention. Yeah, these are my only intentions. Stay in the kitchen, cooking up, got your own bread. Heart full of equity, you're an asset. Make sure that you don't need no mentions. Yeah, these are my only intentions. Shout out to your mom and dad for making you. Standing ovation, they did a great job raising you. When I create, you're my muse. The kind of smile that makes the news. Can't nobody throw shade on your name in these streets. Triple threat, you a boss, you a bank, you a beast. You make it easy to choose. You got a mean touch, I can't refuse. No, I can't refuse it. Picture perfect, you don't need no filter. Gorgeous, make them drop dead, you a killer. Shower you with all my attention. Yeah, these are my only intentions. Stay in the kitchen, cooking up, got your own bread. Heart full of equity, you're an asset. Make sure that you don't need no mentions. Yeah, these are my only intentions. Already passed, you don't need no approval. Good everywhere, don't worry about no refusal. Second to none, you got the upper hand now. Don't need a sponsor, no, you're the brand now. You're my rock, my Colorado. Got that ring, just like Toronto. Love you now, a little more tomorrow. That's how I feel. Act like you know that you are. Picture perfect, you don't need no filter. Gorgeous, make them drop dead, you a killer. Shower you with all my attention. Yeah, these are my only intentions. Stay in the kitchen, cooking up, got your own bread. Heart full of equity, you're an asset. Make sure that you don't need no mentions. Yeah, these are my only intentions.
No cap, no pretending, you don't need mentions. Got them saying goals, they don't wanna be independent. Tell them to mind your business. in our feelings. It's 50-50 percentage. Attention, we need commitment. We gotta both admit it. It's funny, we both listen. It's a blessing, cause we both get it. You the best thing, and I don't need a witness. I'ma find me a ring and pray it's perfect fitted. Perfect.
Picture perfect, you don't need no filter. Gorgeous, make 'em drop dead, you a killer. Shower you with all my attention. I will. Yeah, these are my only intentions. Stay in the kitchen, cooking up, got your own bread. Heart full of equity, you're an asset. Make sure that you don't need no mentions. Yeah, these are my only intentions. That's all I plan to do. I'm doing just fine now, it's over. I've been moving on and living my life, but occasionally I lose composure, and I can get you out of my mind. If I could go back in time, I'd do things differently, yeah, I wouldn't think twice. I distract myself, think of someone else, but every now and then you remind me. It's only when I'm lying in bed on my own, and I wake up and I don't see your name on my phone. It's in the moments where I think that I'm better alone. That's when I remember, every time I walk past your house in the rain, and I tell myself that you biggest mistake. Then just when I think I'm finally doing okay, that's when I remember. My friends tell me I shouldn't listen to the voices that go round in my head, so I try to delete all the memories, but you're really hard to forget. If I could go back in time,
What?
I'd do things differently, I wouldn't think twice. I'd distract myself, think of someone else, but every now and then you remind me. It's only when I'm lying in bed on my own, and I wake up and I don't see your name on my phone. It's in the moments where I think that I'm better alone. That's when I remember. Every time I walk past your house in the rain, and I tell myself that you were the biggest mistake. Then just when I think I'm finally doing okay, that's when I
All probably different.
remember.
Any more things to say, or
I'm missing you.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. Yay. Acceptance Tuesday.
It's only when I'm lying in bed on my own, and I wake up and I don't see your name on my phone. It's in the moments where I think that I'm better alone.
keep talking, or
That's when I remember.
okay.
That's when I remember.
Hi. It's Steps Student Day Part 2. It's gonna be a lot of fun. A lot going on today. Make sure to go to the different panels: student life panel, club panels, the Gabelli School for all your deposits. So I'm sure you guys want to be here. Yep, Brianna's pretty happy in the back. I don't know what else to say. I mean, it's gonna be a fun day. Lots of things to do. Check out. Lots of things to learn about. Lots of different activities. I don't know what to say right now. Been awake for like an hour. Oh, keep going. All right, cool. Keep talking about nothing for a little while. This is fun. What time is it right now? It's like 8 o'clock, 8:20, 8:13. Wow, it's not even close. All right, that's cool. I think we're gonna start at 9 o'clock, right? 9 o'clock, cool. Is anybody seen Josiah's by any chance? Just to look for one more person. What? Yeah, don't send it to the principal's office. That'd be really weird. We don't have one of those. It's pretty fun. Talking to the bleachers now. A lot of blue in the back. I'm running out of things to say. My major's construction management. What about you, Keegan? You don't have one? That's cool. What do you want to say? Huh? Oh, yeah, ask anything. What's up? My minor? Which one? I got 3.
Every pure intention ends when the good times start.
Check, check.
Falling over everything to reach the first time spark. It started under neon lights and then it all got dark. I only know how to go too far. My conversations with a stranger I barely know, swearing this will be the last, but it probably won't. I got nothing left to lose or use, or do my bad habits lead to white eyes staring into space? And I know I lose control of the things that I say. Yeah, I was looking for a way out, now I can't escape. Nothing happens after two. It's true, it's true. My bad habits lead to you. My bad habits lead to you. We took the long way round and burned till the fun ran out. Now my bad habits lead to late nights, sending alone conversations with a stranger I barely know, swearing this will be the last, but it probably won't. I got nothing left to lose or use, or do my bad habits lead to white eyes staring into space? And I know I lose control of the things that I say. Yeah, I was looking for a way out, now I can't escape. Nothing happens after two. It's true, it's true. My bad habits lead to you. My bad habits lead to you. My bad habits lead to you.
Lie to myself, but I don't believe a word, and I try to sabotage it. But when you're gone, it hurts, and I used to get cold feet. I never go too deep. I was scared of the sound of a heartbeat, but it's undeniable what I feel for you. You know I've been wrong before, but you're undeniable. But it's You pull me in and I push you away, 'cause I'm so paranoid. I got PTSD. I used to get cold feet. I never go too deep. I'm scared of the sound of a heartbeat, but it's undeniable what I feel for you. You know I've been wrong before, but you're undeniable.
You know you can call me if you need someone. I'll pick up the pieces if you come undone. Painting stars up on your ceiling 'cause you wish that you could find some feeling, yeah, yeah. You know you could call me if you need someone. I need you to hold on. Heaven is a place not too far away. We all know I should be the one to say we all make mistakes. Take my hand and hold on. Tell me everything that you need to say. 'Cause I know how it feels to be someone. Feels to be someone who loses their way. Looking for answers in a place unknown. You need the connection, but you can't get close. Painting stars up on your ceiling 'cause you wish that you could find some feeling, yeah, yeah. You know you could call me if you need someone. I need you to hold on. Heaven is a place not too far away. We all know I should be the one to say we all make mistakes. Take my hand and hold on. Tell me everything that you need to say. 'Cause I know how it feels to be someone. Feels to be someone who loses their way. Midnight till morning, call if you need somebody. I will be there for you. I will be there for you. Midnight till morning, call if you need somebody. I will be there for you. I need you to hold on. Heaven is a place not too far away. We all know I should be the one to say we all make mistakes. Take my hand and hold on. Tell me everything that you need to say. 'Cause I know how it feels to be someone. Oh yeah, feels to be someone who loses their way. Till morning, call if you need somebody. I will be there for you. Oh yeah, yeah. Midnight till morning, call if you need somebody. I will be there for you. If you stay for this minute, girl, I'll never let you down. We ain't off the limit. I could hold you after now. No more talking, I don't know what you wanna do with that. It feels good, why you even wanna hold it back? We just work and I know there's no coming back. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? I wanna slow dance if you're feeling me now. If we don't hold hands, you'll be killing me now. I need a romance, one chance. I just wanna know where you slow dance. I wanna slow dance if you're feeling me now. If we don't hold hands, you'll be killing me now. We need a romance, one chance. I just wanna know where you slow dance.
And do you mind if I say it? Just wanna have you around. We take, then we give it. Something lifts us off the ground, baby. No more talk, I don't know what you wanna do with that. If it's good, why you even wanna hold it back? We just work, so I know that there's no going back. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? I wanna slow dance if you're feeling me now. If we don't hold hands, you'll be killing me now. I need a romance, one chance. I just wanna know where you slow dance. I wanna slow dance if you're feeling me now. If we don't hold hands, you'll be killing me now. We need a romance, one chance. I just wanna know where you slow dance.
It won't work, it won't work, it won't work out.
If we don't have a say in this world now.
Taking turns in this dance now. I won't forget about you.
taking it all for us. Doing it all for love. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Too much in my system.
Vibing,
Money in my head.
pockets hella empty.
Mama making ends meet.
Making ends meet.
Working like a slave.
Mississippi, yeah.
Daddy ain't at home, no.
Father,
Gotta be a man.
Michael Corleone.
Do it for my homegrown.
Sisters, brothers,
Do it for the fam.
yeah. So tell them that it. Hey! Just for your love, yeah. Give you the world. Mona Lisa smile.
Hey! And I'll do 25 tonight if it makes me a king.
A star in your eyes.
Okay, so don't pay attention to me. I'm just audio testing. Good breakfast, by the way. It's pretty good. Really fresh. You know what I'm saying? Give the conversations. Hi, Kyle McCormick. I see you. Hi. Matt Schwartz. I guess I see you. Keep going. All right. So I guess I'm just talking here for no reason except for audio testing. So that's pretty cool. Hi, family that I'm looking at over there. I'm pointing at you. Good morning. How are you? I'm being really awkward right now. I'm just doing audio testing. I promise I'll be funnier later. Right, Matt Schwartz? What? I guess I'm a legal studies and political science double major. So, my minor? Yo, I can't spoil the show. You know what I'm saying? I do have a philosophy minor for those who are early. Huh? I collect sneakers for fun, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, so, yeah. What? Yeah, these are my different shoes, Matt Schwartz. Dude, I'm not gonna like say that. I gotta save that for the jokes later. And I'm hungry. The bay, I guess so. I guess the water's pretty cool. I like seeing the little fishies and the boats out there. Especially the sailing center too. Do I really have to talk louder? Okay. But that's like pretty much the same as this. Like literally, I'm probably gonna be like this. What am I gonna do after this? I don't know. I'm probably gonna go back to bed. Yeah. Actually, good. Matt, do you mind?
The part where my heart is racing, but I know you're bad for me. You're bad for me. So tell me where you want to be. Should I be waiting here? Should I be waiting here? It's hard, but I
chandeliers, head over heels like tears for fears you love. No, I can't get enough. Losing my cool, but I'm staying alive. Dancing in the rain just to kiss the night you touch. Oh, it feels like a glove. Oh, hey. Don't need drama. I just need one word to get to you. So tell me now, do you want it? 'Cause these dancing feet don't cry to the rhythm they cry for you. And every Saturday night that you ain't keep my tears are blue. And these blinding lights, they shine so bright like we're on the moon. I don't wanna dance another beat, no, unless it's with you. Beat, 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 dancing, beat, beat. I don't wanna dance, beat, 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 beat. I don't wanna dance another beat, no, unless it's with you. Tell me, who do I call when I lose my mind? 4 in the morning, I'm on fire with you. I'm running too. You got a diamond heart, you work hard, nothing compares when I'm in your arms. Don't go, 'cause you'll never know. Oh, hey. Don't need drama, I just need one word to get to you. So tell me now, do you want it? 'Cause these dancing feet don't cry to the rhythm they cry for you. And every Saturday night that you ain't keep my tears are blue. And these blinding lights, they shine so bright like we're on the moon. I don't wanna dance another beat, no, unless it's with you. Dancing beat, beat, beat. Dancing beat, beat, beat. I don't wanna dance beat, 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 beat. Dancing beat, 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 beat. Dancing beat, beat, beat. I don't wanna dance another beat, no, unless it's with you. Dancing feet, dancing feet, dancing feet, they cry. They cry, dancing feet, dancing feet, dancing feet, they cry. 'Cause these dancing feet don't cry to the rhythm they cry for you. And every Saturday night that you ain't hear my tears are blue. And these blinding lights, they shine so bright like we're on the moon. But I don't wanna dance another beat, no, unless it's with you. Beat, beat, dancing, beat, beat, unless it's with you, with you. Hey. Beat, beat, dancing, beat, 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 beat. I don't wanna dance another beat, no, unless it's with you. Dancing beat, dancing beat, dancing beat, they cry. They cry, dancing beat, dancing beat. I don't wanna dance another beat, no, unless it's with you. Where should we run to? We got the world in our hands and we're ready to play. They say we're wasted, but how can we waste it if we're loving every day? Okay, I got the keys to the universe, so stay with me, 'cause I got the keys, babe. Don't wanna wake up one day wishing that we'd done more. I wanna live fast and never look back, it's what we're here for. Don't wanna wake up one day wondering where it all go, 'cause we'll be home before we know. I wanna hear you sing it. Hey mama, don't stress your mind, we coming home tonight. Hey mom, we're gonna be alright. Dry those eyes, you'll be back in the morning when the sun starts to rise. So mama, don't stress your mind. So mama, don't stress your mind. We're coming home tonight. Should we run to? We got a ticket that takes us wherever we like. We got our problems, but just for the minute, let's push all our troubles aside. Alright, 'cause we got the keys to the universe inside our minds. Yeah, we got the keys, baby. Don't wanna wake up one day wishing that we'd don't stress your mind. We coming home tonight. Hey, mama, we're gonna be alright. Dry those eyes. We'll be back in the morning when the sun starts to rise. So mama, don't stress your mind. So mama, don't stress your mind. Don't stress your mind. Hey, mama, don't stress your mind. We coming home tonight. Hey, mama, we're gonna be alright. Dry those eyes. We'll be back in the morning when the sun starts to rise. So mama, don't stress your mind. So mama, don't stress your mind. We coming home tonight. We coming home tonight.
Kisses on your body were like heaven, we were taking it slow. Tangled in the sheets until the evening, there was nowhere to go. Yeah. We were in the days learning each other's shapes, tracing shadows of rain down your back. Oh, kisses on your body in my memory, baby, nothing comes close. It was the summer of love, a delicate daydream. And for a couple of months, it felt like we were 18. Yeah, it was the summer of la 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 la. Yeah, it was the summer of la la la. Meditation and tequila, calling you my señorita. Didn't know how much I need ya. Hate it when I have to leave ya. I've been taking mental pictures for when I miss you in the winter. Staying up until the sunrise, praying it don't be the last time. It was the summer of love, a delicate daydream. And for a couple of months, it felt like we were 18. Yeah, it was the summer of la 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 la. Yeah, it was the summer of la la la. Kisses on your body were like heaven, we were taking it slow. Yeah. Entangled in the sheets until the evening, there was nowhere to go. No, it was the summer of love. You were my summer of love, a delicate daydream. And for a couple of months, it felt like we were 18. Yeah, it was the summer of la 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 la. Yeah, it was the summer of la 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 la. It was the summer of la 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 la. Yeah, it was the summer of la 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 la. It was the summer of
It's been a hard year, feeling awake now. All of the hurt, all of the dirt, all of the shame now. Nothing but closed doors, I'm not gonna break down. So doubt is a strong drug, it gets in your bloodstream. You lose your hope, you lose your soul, you lose the whole thing. Enough for my whole life to know it won't break me. Ain't no way I'm stopping now. Gonna make my way right through the clouds. I ride once again. I rise. I rise.
Ain't no better day for love. On the rocks, you're sipping juice. My fingers tracing the outlines of your heart tattoo. No one to tell us what to do. Oh, I'm ready for love, for you. I'm staring at your silhouette. I watch the golden lights surround you as the sun begins to set. Still got one crazy night ahead. You know I'm ready. I know we ain't no angels, I know we ain't no gods, but heaven's shining down on us. Ain't no better day for love. Ain't no better day for love. Ain't no better day for love. No pretending we're asleep. Our body language says it all. No, we don't need to sleep. Just tell me underneath the sheet. Oh, I'm ready for you, for me. I know we ain't no angels, I know we ain't no gods, and I know that we ain't perfect. I know we ain't no angels, I know we ain't no gods, but heaven's shining down on us. Ain't no better day for love. Ain't no better day for love. Ain't no better day for love. Ain't no better day. Ain't no better day. Ain't no better day. Ain't no better day for love. I know we ain't no angels. I know we ain't no gods, and I know that we ain't perfect. I know we ain't no angels. I know we ain't no gods, but heaven's shining down on us. Ain't no better day for love. Ain't no better day. Ain't no better. Ain't no better day. Ain't no better. Ain't no better day. Ain't no better day for love. Ain't no better day. Ain't no better. Ain't no better day. Ain't no better. Ain't no better day. Ain't no better day for love. Ain't no better. Ain't no better. Ain't no better day for love. Ain't no better. Ain't no better day for love. Ain't no better day. Ain't no better day. Ain't no better day. Ain't no better day for love. Ain't no better. Ain't no better. Ain't no better day. Ain't no better. Ain't no better day for love.
Oh my God, these feelings just begun. I'm saying things I've never said, doing things I've never done. Oh my God, when I see you I should have run, but I'm frozen in motion and my head tells me to stop, feeling feelings I feel about us. Try to fight it, but it's never enough. My heart is hurting, it's more than a crush, 'cause I'm frozen in motion and my head tells me to stop, but my heart goes cause my heart goes oh my God, can't believe what I've become. I'm thinking things I shouldn't think, singing songs I've never sung. Oh my God, when I see you I should run, but I'm frozen in motion and my head tells me to stop, feeling feelings I feel about us. Try to fight
but it's never enough. My heart is hurting, it's more than a crush. Cause I'm frozen in motion and my head tells me to stop, but my heart goes bum, 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 bum. Cause my heart goes bum, 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 but my heart goes. Cause my heart goes bum, bum, cause my heart goes oh my God, this feeling's just begun. Saying things I've never said, doing things I've never done. Oh my God, when I see you I should have run. But I'm frozen in motion and my head tells me to stop, but my heart goes.
You are my closest friend, my strength in days gone mad. But I spent my time in shallow sheets, I should have seen your hand. I didn't see the signs, was blinded by the lights and lost where I belong. I thought that we'd grow old, give kids our bad advice. Now I'm alone, you went and left me with these sleepless nights. You took my warmth and soul, left me with doubt and cold. Is this where I belong? Gone are the days of young, better run for cover. There's no one here to save you from yourself when you'll discover it's hard. You don't know how to carry on. Gone are the days of young, better run for cover when everything you love is lying 6 feet under. You don't know how, but you carry on. These days are longer now, my nights spent wondering why. And I get mad inside, did you fight back or even try? You didn't see the signs, so blinded by the lights. You lost where you came from. We're not so different now, we grew up wanting more. But I found it easy cause I left my morals at the door. You took an honest heart and watched it fall apart. You lost before you started. Gone are the days of young, better run for cover. There's no one here to save you from yourself when you'll discover it's hard. You don't know how to carry on. Gone are the days of young, better run for cover when everything you love is lying 6 feet under. You don't know how, but you carry on. Gone are the days of young, better run for cover. There's no one here to save you from yourself and you'll discover it's hard. You don't know how to carry on.
I wake up to the sounds of the silence that allows for my mind to run around with my ear up to the ground. I'm searching to behold the stories that I told when my back is to the world that was smiling when I turned. Tell you you're the greatest. enemy. Look out for yourself. My enemy. Look out for yourself. But I'm ready. Your words up on the wall as you're praying for my phone, and the laughter in the halls and the names that I've been called. I stack it in my mind and I'm waiting for the time when I show you what it's like to be worse fit in a mind. Tell you you're the greatest, but once you turn, they hate us. Oh, the misery. Everybody wants to be my enemy. Spare the sympathy. Everybody wants to be my enemy. Look out for yourself. My enemy. Look out for yourself.
Look, okay, I'm hoping that somebody pray for me. I'm praying that somebody hope for me. I'm staying where nobody supposed to be. Posted, being a wreck of emotions. Ready to go whenever you let me know. The road is long, so put the pedal into the flow. The energy on my trail, my energy unavailable. I'ma tell him I still away go. Hey, when I fly on my drive to the top, I've been out of shape, thinking out the box. I'm an astronaut. I blasted off the planet, rock that caused catastrophe, and it matters more because I had it. Now I had a thought about wreaking havoc on an opposition, kinda shocking. They want a static with precision. I'm automatic, quarterback. I ain't talking second pack it up on panic, batter up. Who the baddest? It don't matter, cause we is just.
Everybody wants to be my enemy. Spare the sympathy. Everybody wants to be my enemy. Oh, the misery. Everybody wants to be my enemy. Spare the sympathy. Everybody wants to be my enemy. I swear I'll never be the same. No way. My enemy. I swear I'll never be the same. Look out for yourself.
Make you a promise. Even heaven itself couldn't hold me back. I will always be honest. I'ma give you my all, baby, that's a fact. Whenever you're closed off, I'ma kick in the door to your heart. Whenever your head's down, I'll be the light in your darkest night. I'ma make you a promise. I will give you my love and I won't hold back. Love me when I'm gone, hold me when I'm not strong, show me right from wrong, trust me, I'm all yours. Love me when I fail, hold me when I get scared, call me, I'll be there, trust me, I'm all yours. This is something special. I've never seen eyes look like sparkling diamonds. You came to my rescue, and I was revived knowing you'll be mine. When I'm closed off, you're kicking the door to my heart. Whenever my head's down, you are the light in my darkest night. Love me when I'm gone, hold me when I'm not strong, show me right from wrong, trust me,
represent Solomon Island people say. We people start originally from my homeland. Like my old man said, there's nothing impossible. So we have to bring this message to my brother lyrical. Straight from the crew, out to the blue. We represent the voices of my ancestors calling. And I was getting more and my culture is falling. Now we have a step up for the past 20 calling.
Once down, once it's stuff, ain't nobody gonna stop us. People, everybody, would you listen to us for a start? No point complaining in this we partaking. We represent the cause of the ones falling. We resemble true art. When we bust the line, flip the rhymes from my heart. No, there's never gonna be another. Everybody stop portraying undercover.
Come to see my land. Come to see my land. My land.
Hear what we stand for, see what we strive for. All these lyrics stressing out struggles in the metaphor. We've been through it all, every day crying, but we held on to that one silver line. Hoping and praying, the one that will be heard. The signs that we illustrate, we know what can be said. If you could take your time to stop and feel the pain and the scars that have already been healed.
We bear the stakes to retrieve the context as we take another step up for a bullet train race. With all due respect to those before us, hold up the names and the marks of our ancestors. And if we fall, rise up to the call. Believe with all our hearts so we can take control. Oh, we can make it. Oh, we can make it. If you let us be what we can be, now we can take it. Come to see my land. 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 My land.
Rewind, remix, Rambo Kanti, we have to take it back to double seven. Rewind, remix, Rambo Kanti, we have to take it back to double seven. Okay, man, this is pity way, man. Me and me convey, man, for him is the song, yeah. Me know can you come from the sun, no you come from the moon. Rambo Kanti in the house, everybody come bang and down.
Come to see my land. Come to see my land. My land. Come to see my land. Come to see my.
Down to business. Give you one more night to get this. We've had a million nights just like this. So let's get down to business. Mama, please don't worry about me. 'Cause I'm about to let my heart speak. My friends keep telling me to leave this. So let's get down to business. Let's get down to business. Give you one more night to get this. We've had a million nights just like this. So let's get down to business. Let's get down to business. Give you one more night to get this. We've had a million nights just like this. So let's get down to business. Back and forth with the bullshit. I know I said it before, I don't mean it. It's been a while since I had your attention, so it might hurt to hit it. Dreams we had don't ever fall away. We can't leave them if we stay the same. And I can't do this for another day. So let's get down, let's get got this. We've had a million nights just like this. So let's get down to business. Oh yeah, yeah.
An arrow to the heart. I never kissed a mouth that tastes like yours. Strawberries and something more. Ooh yeah, I want it all. Lipstick on my guitar. Fill up the engine, we can drive real far. Go dancing underneath the stars. Ooh yeah, I want it all. Got me feeling like I wanna be that guy. I wanna kiss your eyes. I wanna drink that smile. I wanna feel like my soul's on fire. I wanna stay up all day and all night. Yeah, you got me singing like, ooh, I love it when you do it like that. And when you're close up, give me the shivers. Oh baby, you wanna dance till the sunlight cracks. And when they say the party's over, then we'll bring it right back. And we'll say, ooh, I love it when you do it like that. And when you're close up, give me the shivers. Oh baby, you wanna dance till the sunlight cracks. And when they say the party's over, then we'll bring it right back into the car. On the backseat in the moonlit dark. Wrap me up between your legs and arms. Ooh, I can get enough. You know you could tear me apart. Put me back together and take my heart. I never thought that I could love this hard. Ooh, I can get enough.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you. To those of you who are visiting Roger today for a second time or a third time, or perhaps have been on campus much more than that, we are so glad that you're back. To the many of you visiting for the first time today, welcome. My name is Joe Vario, Director of Admission Recruitment here at Roger Williams. And on behalf of my colleagues in the Office of Admission, realize this is not the last time you'll hear this today, but congratulations. Congratulations to the accepted students in the room. Congratulations to your families who have supported you to this stage. We've learned a lot about you over the past several months. From your applications, we've learned much more than just your academic strengths and your extracurricular activities, but from the essays you've submitted, letters of recommendation written by community members, interviews, and various other interactions you've had with our staff, members of our campus community, we've learned about the formative experiences you've faced. We've learned about the most important relationships in your lives. We've learned about your favorite family traditions. You've provided us with a snapshot of what makes you, you. So today at Accepted Students Day is when we turn the tide a little bit. We want to share with you, far beyond our academic strengths and our extracurricular activities, to show you about the formative experiences that happen here, to show you about the relationships that you'll build, to share with you some of our favorite traditions. We hope to provide you with a snapshot of what makes Roger Williams University, Roger Williams University. It is my hope that you'll be as impressed with us as we've been with all of you. To give some initial remarks, I introduce University Chief of Staff, Brian Williams.
We are really excited for you all to be here today. Welcome to Roger Williams on behalf of the president of the university and on behalf of 1,701 faculty and staff that are here to support and challenge our students day in and day out and feed you and take care of you. We're real excited you're here at this home stretch of the college search process. For the students, Joe just framed really well. We're so excited about what you can bring to us, and today's about showing you what we can bring to all of you. For the alumni, parents in the room, welcome back to the university. For parents who this process is as new as it is for your students that may be first-generation families, welcome to you. You have just as many questions we want to answer for you today as well. And it's an exciting time to be looking at Roger Williams. You'll see that. We've been here on the Bristol campus for just over 50 years, and we're going through a lot of strategic planning about the majors and the minors and the physical campus we have and new growth that we're really excited about, and you'll see some traces of that today, as well as over the next 4 years that you're with us. And we want you to be really excited about that and feel good about this choice. The choice is something I know well. I've worked on a college campus for 25 years, but nothing makes it work as well as having two sons go through the process in recent years. I have a son that graduated college last May and a son that's a junior in college now. In 25 years of advice, of course, they don't listen to me, and those were two college searches that were so different from each other. My first son was the methodical planner. We didn't really need to do anything. He had the Excel spreadsheet of cost and affordability and dates when things were due, and he managed the whole process himself and had his list and pros and cons of each school he was accepted to, told us when we needed to visit each school, and nailed it. Our other son, we reminded of every deadline for 2.5 years through the whole process, which schools to go to the point that this time of year when he was looking at schools, we said, gee, we haven't heard from these schools yet. And he said, oh yeah, I got admitted 3 weeks ago. I forgot to tell you. So those are things as a parent that are super helpful. But for you as parents, a quick acknowledgement to all of you, your journey supporting your child, traveling to athletic events, supporting them, proofreading college essays for them through the process, hopefully not writing them fully for them. We want you to be just as part of this Roger Williams family as your children. So please find us through the course of the day, and we're here to help you get all of your questions as a full family and joining the Roger Williams family answered in the time that you're here. And with that said, what's really just exciting, you hear a lot of time that college is just as much about what happens in the classroom as out of the classroom and the growth that you go through. And I hope you see that today. You will learn just as much about Roger Williams today in the sessions as you do outside of the sessions. So talk to people across campus, talk to the people who are volunteering today and not, talk to each other as families because you are the students that are going to be living together and growing together over the next 4 years. And from the groups that we have and the applications we've seen, we have a really great freshman class coming in, and we're so excited for you to join the Roger Williams family. I'm going to turn it back over to Joe now to turn over to the stars of this session, our students. But thank you, and I hope to see you the rest of the day, and good luck with the final decisions in your college process. Thanks so much.
Thank you so much, Brian. And thank you to all of you who submitted questions via the comment cards for our student panelists. We will get to those in a few moments, but first I introduce current first-year student Emma to the stage to share a brief introduction.
Hey everyone, who's excited to be here for Accepted Students Day? Come on. Early morning? Come on, are we excited? I'm excited to be here. My name's Emma. I am a first-year student. My major is Educational Studies, and I have a minor in Spanish, and I'm also in the honors program. So I'm really excited to be here in person for Accepted Students Day because mine was online, and like many of us students know, sitting on Zoom for 8 hours in your bedroom is not that fun. However, if I was going to be on campus, I would have been able to see the genuine staff and really friendly students that we have here on campus. And I really hope you get a taste of that while you're here today. So going into college, I had a lot of emotions running through my mind. I was really excited, but I was really anxious and I was scared, and that's all right. And I definitely cried a couple times at orientation. I'm not gonna lie, it's normal. But once I got to campus, I knew that I was really supported by the staff and students here. When we first got to campus, we were welcomed with lots of events and activities aimed for us to make connections and make friends on campus. Luckily, we were able to have these events with COVID-safe protocols, so no one was getting COVID before class. And we're really grateful for the university's policies on that we didn't get COVID. So some of my favorites were the socials in the Cedar basketball court, where we had free food trucks. Tip for all you future college students: if it's free, it's for me. Good tip. And they just had like music and just a chill environment to make friends and connections in our first few days. I also went to a couple paint nights where I got to paint some artwork with some friends, and that's still hanging in my suite today. And I met some of my best friends at those events. So those introductory events were really great support for us. Moving after those events, I was also really supported in the first few classes that I took at Roger. One of those being the honors version of Core 102, which is a class you will all take. It's called Challenges of Democracy. Mine was taught by Dr. Carrington Farmer, who is an amazing resource in helping us adjust to college life and college workload. This class was what's called a Roger Seminar, which all of you will take in your first year at Roger. And it's a way for us to learn more about our namesake, Roger Williams, and some of the history of our school and Rhode Island in general. This class was just an amazing class to learn how to think like a college student. We even got to take a field trip to Providence where we got to actually see and learn about the sites that we were learning about. I also took the honors version of the first year learning community class, which again, all of you will take in your first semester here. And that was again another great class, but it was more about building community and a community around skill building and ideas that you really need as a college student. Mine was the honors version, so it was taught by Dr. Palm, who's the director of the honors program. And he was another great resource in answering any questions we had about classes or the transition or just college life in general. So both of these classes were really integral in giving me the skills that I needed to succeed in the more advanced classes that I'm taking this semester and through college. So you're definitely going to feel very supported as a first year here. Moving into the first few months of college, I decided that it was time for me to get involved, make more friends, and just, get involved on campus. So I decided to join the Interclass Council. Now, I'm still shy a little bit, so running for a class position was a little bit out of my comfort zone. But my now best friend Zoe encouraged me to run for vice president because she had ran for president. So I took the leap, ran, and I won. And that was probably the best decision I could have made for myself, because now I'm planning events and fundraisers for my class. I've made so many great connections on the organization and just with the student life staff and students as well. And my cabinet has become like my best friends. It just has been such a great opportunity. So while you're here with us today, I really encourage you to check out what we have to offer for student life, because that's really what makes the college experience, is the memories you make outside of the classroom. So getting involved was definitely integral for me as a first year student, and I definitely encourage you guys to check out what we have to offer. So before I go, I just want to give you guys a piece of advice as a first year student, as you guys are trying to figure out where the heck you're gonna go to school, because it's a big decision. I remember what it was like. While you're here today, try to take a look around, like a deep look. Go for a tour, maybe go for a walk with your families or even by yourself, and see if you can imagine yourself on our campus. Can you see yourself with a backpack, walking to class or to study in the library, or maybe getting a hawk sandwich in Lower Commons? If you can really see yourself here, trust it. When I took my second tour here at Roger, I took the tour, I thought it was great. I got in the car and I said, Mom and Dad, this is it. This is my school. I just had that gut feeling. And so if you have that gut feeling, trust it. Because my mom and dad always told me to trust my gut, and moms and dads are always right, so. So really just enjoy your time here today. I'm so excited that you guys are all here and to share our beautiful campus with you. Congratulations on your acceptance again. That's a really amazing accomplishment, and I hope to see a lot of you in the fall next year. So thank you so much for letting me share my story. I'm gonna turn it over to my friend Matt so he can talk about his experience as a sophomore. Thanks.
Thing on? All right, cool. Hi everyone, my name is Matt Schwartz and I'm a sophomore here at Roger Williams University. Yes, that also means that I am from the high school class of 2020, and needless to say, Emma and I had two remarkably different first year experiences. Graduating high school with the onset of a global pandemic and starting college at the same time was different, to say the least. People were more afraid of going to the store, let alone moving their son into college. However, I'm happy to say that I not only moved into my first year dorm room that same fall, but I also started my first college classes the following week. And thanks to this university's steadfast COVID testing policies, within a few weeks after that, those classes were all in person again, which is awesome because I'm a construction management major with minors in business and business analytics. However, I'm also a kinetic learner, which means that I learn with my hands. And I can only learn so much from a lecture before I start twiddling my thumbs and staring out a window at my friend walking by and waving at me. That's something I found unique about this university, though, was their hands-on approach to learning and the numerous opportunities offered outside the classroom. A great example of this would be from my last semester, this past fall, when I was in our construction management methods and materials lab, building a full one-story house from the foundations to the shingles with plumbing, electrical, and everything else in between. I wouldn't live in that house, though, because it was in no way structurally sound or safe to live in, but I learned that it wasn't structurally sound or safe to live in because I was in that space actually building it with my hands, as opposed to sitting in a huge lecture hall and staring at a bunch of PowerPoint slides, which, by the way, is very boring. Another great example, though, of the hands-on experience here would be from my last year as a freshman. I was in that same lab space about 2 hours after I was in a lecture on crane operations, and I was actually operating a full 2-story crane while putting together an overhead steel frame among various other labs, including concrete test and a heavy timber lab, which the school promised that we could use like that shed we built on the field house. However, they haven't actually used it yet, and I think it's because they don't want to, and they want to buy like a real one that's not going to fall on someone's head, but I'm hopeful they use my design instead, or maybe not. But as I also mentioned a moment ago, there are numerous opportunities offered outside the classroom to help you with your learning. And I took full advantage of that fact when I went to Reno, Nevada this past February with our virtual design and construction team to compete in the ASC Open competition. Now, I know that none of you know what that is because I didn't know what it was either, but the way it works is that it's a 5-day event. And on the first day, you get to meet hundreds of different students from all over the country interested in engineering and construction management. And then you get to compete against them solving real problems that were on a real job site that actually happened. That being the Micro Hotel in San Francisco, California, by Webcore Development. And then once we submitted our solutions, we had to then present them to a panel of judges, and then they got to critique us and tell us why we were all wrong and how they were right and better than us. That's pretty funny. And then after that presentation, though, there's something that happened really cool. We got to go to a job fair that had about 1,000 or so construction companies, all jockeying for our attention, which as a 19-year-old college student was kind of weird because nobody really wants my attention when I'm going to a job fair. But I'm happy to say that I actually walked away from that job fair with an internship offer from Holder Construction, an offer that I happily and most recently accepted. I now know that I'll be spending my summer this year in Atlanta, Georgia, putting all that I've learned into practice as an office engineer and hopefully not messing it up and getting paid to mess it up. But it's really easy to take advantage of all these opportunities that I just listed for you. All you have to do is engage with the faculty and staff on campus. I only learned about this Reno competition because I happened to ask my professor for homework help one day. And the next thing I knew, I was on a plane flying to Reno, Nevada for some obscure competition that I'd never even heard of. So you really don't know where you're going to end up. And with that, these past 2 years have been one amazing experience after another. And I'm really excited to see what these next 2 hold for me as I pursue more internship opportunities and take more advanced courses. And so thank you all for listening to my speech, and please allow me to introduce my friend, Josias.
Hi, Avery, how are you? That's one person to recognize. Oh, Diane, right over there. Hi, Diane. It's pretty cool seeing my name up there. So I had no idea the camera was going to be on me, so can you make a bird noise, the best bird noise possible when the camera shifts to me? Can we practice right now? All right, so imagine, like, I'm talking, blah, 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 and then the camera pans to me. Look, we're going to do this one more time, and then, All right, so imagine the camera pans to me. Yo, whoever's in the back that did that noise, good job. But you're still the point man, don't worry. So, good morning, everyone. My name is Josias Croa. I'm a legal studies and political science double major with a minor in philosophy here. I'm a junior student here. The beard's coming in nice, so I'm definitely getting older. My time's coming up. I'm originally from Cranston, Rhode Island, and I am a first-generation college student. That's not on me. Thank you, guys. So I'm a first-generation college student, and I'm now the president of the Multicultural Student Union. I'm a general member of the Hispanic and Latinx Association, an orientation officer for this summer session, so I'll see some of y'all there. I'm also an RA for Stonewall Terrace, and I'm also a tour guide, so that's pretty... Come on, man, that other guy did that. All right, thank you for that, sir, or whoever did that. A big thing with here is, especially with the first generation college experience, my parents are not from this country, they are from Guatemala, and a fun fact about me is that I am not an English language person as my first language, actually Spanish is. So, hola y bienvenidos todos a Rochum University, estoy muy agradecido para estar aquí arriba, hablando con todos ustedes. Little flex there. A big piece with that is also finding the resources and the connections, and a big piece with that was my work study job that I've had since freshman year in financial aid. So shout out Gina, she was my first person. And even with that, connecting with certain things such as the Multicultural Student Union, which focuses on diversity, equity, and discussions about cultural awareness are so important, not only shaping who I am, but also leadership skills, whether that be someone coming up to me to talk about events, someone just pointing to me to be the point person for certain discussions, or simply just for somebody to come in private and talk to me about something that they're going through that only someone like me could understand. There are so many things, whether it be the friends and honestly family I've made through those connections, I can't really express in words how much I value them so much. Even the staff and faculty connections are also great too. Carol Sacchetti, who's the director of student life programming and orientation, knows my sneaker collection. I became the avid sneakerhead of campus. I'm wearing my Patent 1s right now, so this is pretty cool. And a big piece with that is, again, that connection even with my advisor, who I see as a big brother, and I realistically give credit to for even being here. So shout out to Jarrell Burgo. He's really great. And then, of course, a great smile and personality helps along the way. And I'm honestly just looking forward to my senior year, applying for law firm internships and political group internships, finishing off as MSU president. I really hope I win re-election. Some people like me. You guys find me funny somehow, so that's very cool. And of course, finishing off as an orientation advisor for the summer session and an RA, and just enjoying it. So good luck to everyone. Disfruten el día. And I will now hand it off to the last guest speaker, Erica, who is a senior.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome future class of 2026 to Accepted Students Day. My name is Erica Woolen, and I'm currently a senior here at Roger Williams studying communications with a minor in marketing, and upon graduation, I have accepted my first full-time job in recruiting and account management at Insight Global in Stamford, Connecticut. Oh. Thank you. 4 years ago, I stood on this same stage in front of thousands of people and thought to myself two things. 1, walk slow, and please don't trip in these heels. And 2, if you forget your speech, at least you have the Gettysburg Address memorized by heart. I stood up here as the scared freshman who cried into her pillow the first night in her dorm, ready to have her parents come pick her up and bring her back home to Connecticut the next day. I had never been away from home before, and everything had just felt so new that I didn't think I was ready for such a big change. But I was ready, and so were all of you. I talked about my first year experiences and how it was for me to adapt to the new lifestyle and the new independence of being a college student. It was after that first night that everything seemed to fall into place for me, and as you could all imagine, a lot has changed in the last few years. 4 years ago, I would have never imagined that the day would come that I would be a senior with only 1 month left until graduation. 4 years ago, I would have never imagined that I would spend the next 2 years getting my college degree in the middle of a pandemic. These past few years have been unpredictable to say the least, but have exceeded my expectations for a college experience and have shaped me into the person that I am today. There's honestly something so special about this school that can be indescribable at times. From the location to the atmosphere of just being in beautiful Bristol, Rhode Island, to the sense of community and family you feel from the moment you walk onto campus. This school is one of a kind and will always be my home away from home, and I'm always going to be grateful for the opportunities I've had from being a student here. From my marketing internship last semester at Design by Rhode Island in Providence, to being an advocate for diversity and inclusion on campus, to standing on the stage right now getting to talk to all of you, there will always be endless opportunities for you here, and as I like to say on tour, you'll never be a small fish in a big pond. There's no better feeling than knowing that your presence means something here, and I have been fortunate enough to have such incredible professors like Dr. Gentiles Pert, Hume Johnson, and my advisor, Dr. Ram, who have all been able to challenge me in ways that I've been successful in the classroom. But not only do you have a faculty that will give you 110%, but you also have your peers that are rooting for you as well. And aside from academics, to me, the most amazing thing about this school is the people that I've met. They're not lying when they say you meet your best friends in college. And as the curious and analytical person that I am, who wonders about things like the butterfly effect, I wonder how my life would be if I didn't come to Roger Williams. But I've realized I wouldn't be me without the incredible friends I've made along the way, and there's nothing in the world that would make me go back in time and do things differently. I think back to the time when I was 10 years old and I had come to Roger Williams for my sister's AAU basketball tournament, and I sat in the Hawks Nest all day and I people watched, and I fell in love with how beautiful the campus was, excited that one day I would be a college student too. And little did I know, I was already sitting at my future school. And when I came back years later to drive through the campus with my mom, I remember her looking at me and saying, sorry, this is it, this is your school. And like always, moms are always right, and she's probably somewhere in the crowd crying right now. And as I wrap up my final weeks here and reflect, my advice to all of you is to find the things about Roger Williams that makes it your home away from home. Make this the school that makes you count on the days to go back when you're on break, the school that makes you find a group of friends that you couldn't live without, the school that makes you rave about how awesome it is to everyone you meet, and the school that makes saying goodbye so hard. So thank you, Roger Williams, for giving me all of that, and thank you to my parents for providing me with such an incredible education and an unforgettable experience. We are so excited to have you all here on campus today, and good luck to you future Hawks as you step into this new journey of your lives. Thank you.
Our student panelists will join me on the stage. And thank you to those of you who submitted your questions. We'll have time to get to probably about 4 or 5 of these. There were many more submitted, and I'm sure there are questions among all of you visiting today that were not submitted, but you hope to leave with some information relating to by the end of the day today. There's no reason for you to leave campus without that information. Find myself, one of my colleagues, one of our student ambassadors. You will make plenty of connections with members of our community and our faculty to get those perspectives and that information today, or with a point of contact so that those conversations can continue as needed. I will get right into it with these, starting with, was that your granddad's blazer? Come on, that's not cool. Also, yes. What is your favorite meal in the Commons?
My favorite meal is the mashed potatoes, and I also love the chicken fingers and mac and cheese. Like when they have it, I forget, like they do it like once or twice a month, and the line will literally go out the door, so it's crazy. Everyone loves it, but that's my favorite, I would say.
My favorite is definitely the garlic bread. I actually have a Snapchat private story where I rate it every day. It's really good.
I love the meatball sub and mozzarella sticks. It's crazy. I bought like 2 orders. Did I finish them? No, but they were worth it, so.
So, I mean, if you're going for lower commons or upper commons, big difference here. I mean, for lower, it's got to be sushi. I have an addiction to sushi, and my credit card does not like me for it. But if we're going to upper, it's got to be the made-to-order stir-fry. That is the best food on campus by far.
After your first semester, what made you want to stay at Roger Williams?
I think for me, it was, like I said before, my friends. Like, I literally loved just being here, and it's so crazy that you live a whole different life when you come to college. It's like, how did you live your whole life without these people? But I think for me, it was my friends, and I was so excited to just come back to campus and be with them. And all summer, like, all of us, like, because everyone was, like, from Mass or Connecticut or Rhode Island, so we were all pretty close. So I hung out with my college friends, like, all summer, so that was the most exciting thing for me to come back.
My first year experience, my first semester was a little bit rough, like I'm not gonna lie. Socially, like it's hard to like adjust, and then coming out of the pandemic, you know, we're like isolated. But joining an interclass council, that definitely made me stay because I made so many friends on that organization. So definitely like getting involved. Once I did, because like first semester I wanted to hit the road, but once I joined, I was like, oh wait, I'll stay. I love it here.
Yeah, I think, Emma kind of stole my answer to that, but definitely getting involved. I think MSU gave me kind of a home and kind of gave me a place to adjust to things, especially my first semester, and really be around people like who I feel comfortable with. And then now I'm all over campus, getting free merch. That's a cool thing too, I guess.
Yeah, free stuff is definitely good for everybody. Mine was much more materialistic. I was promised to play with a crane when I was a second semester freshman, and the school did deliver on that. I play with crayons all the time now. It's not, well, say play is not a really good word for it. I use it safely, but I get to use a crane as a 20-year-old now. It's like, who gets to say that?
This one asks for your responses in a specific format. Can you describe student life at Roger Williams in 3 words?
Okay. I would say fun.